Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today I'm doing something new and bold without using a lot of color. I am using this NYX white liquid liner to do an intense eye look, and I paired the white eyeliner with some mauvey purpley tones. I think it goes so well with the white eyeliner. And yeah, the star of the show is the NYX white liquid liner. I do really like this. The only thing I don't like about it is that it cracks a bit. Especially in the inner corner and at the wing. I talked more about that during the tutorial, but yeah, that's a downside to this. But it is extremely intense and pigmented, and it has a good lasting power. So overall, I do really like this. So I don't have anything else to say, so don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like the look and watch in high definition. And without further ado, here comes the tutorial. So as my first priming step, I'm going to use my Smashbox primer water. So while that dries, I can tell you guys what I'm going to use next, and that is my Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. And this is of course going on the under eye area. So I look up to kind of smoothen out the area, make sure I have no creases, and then I apply my primer. So next up, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer. And I'm using a pore minimizing smoothing primer because I do have some texture to my skin because I have acne scars and pores. So I just go ahead and apply it, and I start right here in this area, and then I just move it outwards. So for foundation today, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I'm going to use my regular color, which is Ivory. And I'm also going to use light ivory in the center of my face. So I'm applying ivory out here around the edge of my face, and then of course on the sides of my nose, and then light ivory in the center, so on the cheeks, the forehead, the nose and the chin. And then I'm blending it out with my beauty blender, and I'm blending out ivory first, and then I'm going to blend out light ivory afterwards. So now I'm going to highlight my under eye area with my trusty old Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral. So I apply this all the way into the inner corner of my eyes, and then all the way underneath, up on the cheekbone and down onto the cheek. And then I go ahead and blend that out again with my beauty blender. So now I'm going to set my under eye area with this powder, and this is actually not my New York Color Smooth Skin Loose powder. I completely used it up. So now I'm using this container for a mixture of my Ben Nye banana powder and my Ben Nye Cameo powder. So I look up and apply this combination, and I'm mixing the two powders because I like the yellow tone of the banana powder, but it's just too dark for me on its own. So while that is doing what it's doing, I'm going to apply some Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in transparent all over the rest of my face, just to, you know, set the foundation. And as I said in my last video, you don't have to do this if you don't have super oily skin like I do, because this foundation is really matte, so it doesn't really need a powder. So to put some life and color back into my face, I'm going to take my Too Faced The Little Black Book of Bronzers again, just like in my last video. And just like in my last video, I'm going to use Milk Chocolate Soleil with the regular Chocolate Soleil. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Stipple Brush, and I just start warming up the face with Milk Chocolate Soleil. I always think this color looks kind of weird in the pan. It looks like a kind of beigey color. I don't think it looks really that nice in the pan, but on the face it looks so great, especially on my really fair skin, because a lot of the other bronzers I own, they can easily get very intense just because I am so fair, but this one is really easy to work with. And then finally the sweet spot, just a little bit here around the jawline. So now I'm moving on to regular Chocolate Soleil, and I'm going to use that to contour, and I'm starting out with my nose, and I'm doing my nose contour with my e.l.f. fan brush like I always do. And then I'm doing my cheekbones with my NARS brush, and I go ahead and blend that out with my bronzing brush. And of course I'm going to blend it all out with my powder brush. So for blush, I'm going to use this Technic Cheek Sculpt Contouring Blusher and Brush. And this one is in the color Glow. It's a nice pinky, mauvey, purpley color. Well, colors I should say, there are two. So this is the blush, this is the sculpting shade. I'm going to use the sculpting shade as a blush. Unfortunately it shows up more pink on the cheeks and not so much this kind of mauvey dusty color it looks like in the pan. I really need a good mauve blush because I don't have any. I have like 40 blushes and none of them are mauve, so I need that. So I'm going to apply that down here on the apple of my cheek and blend it back into my contour. So for my highlight today, I'm going to use MAC Vanilla Pigment, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight the tip of my nose and then down the bridge of my nose, and then highlight my cupid's bow, and I'm highlighting right above the arch of my eyebrow, and finally I'm highlighting my cheekbones. So I'm going to set it all with my e.l.f. Mineral Mist. Okay, so I'm brushing all of the gunk out of my eyebrows. You guys can already see the difference. And now I'm going to use the Maybelline Brow Satin in the color Medium Brown. And I'm going to outline my brows like this underneath part. I'm going to outline that first. So now I have the bottom kind of underlined. And now I'm going to do the top. So now I'm going to brush my hairs down, and then I'm going to outline the top, and then I brush my brows back into place. And now I'm just going to fill in the rest just with little short strokes, and I go ahead and brush it out, especially here in the front. I didn't really apply much product in the front because I don't want the front to be very intense and bold. So now I'm going to try and replicate that eyebrow over here using the exact same steps, of course. So to keep my brow hairs in place, I'm going to use this Technic Natural Lashes Clear Brow Mascara. Actually it's just a regular mascara, but I just use it for my eyebrows. So I just brush this through my hairs to make sure they stay where I want them to. So for my primer, I'm going to use the Essence e.l.f. Color Intensifying Base. And of course that goes all over from lash line to brow bone. And I always like to blend out my eye primers with my finger. I think that just works the best. So first step for the eyes is that I'm going to highlight my brow bone with MAC's Vanilla Pigment. And I'm packing the same pigment around my tear duct. So now I'm taking my Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. So I'm going to take this light shimmery pink up here, and I'm going to pat that on my eyelid. And then I'm going to take the matte mauve color, and I'm going to apply this mauve color in my crease, of course. So as you guys can tell, I'm working with some pink and mauve and blush tones for this look, and I think that will look really great with the white eyeliner. And I'm just going to use the matte brown right next to the mauve color and just apply that on top to tone down the purple tone a little bit. So yeah, I just go right on top with this color. So now I'm applying the mauve color along my lower lash line with a little e.l.f. I believe this is the e.l.f. eye crease brush. And then I go ahead with some of the matte brown and I just apply that right on top so it matches my upper crease colors. So now I'm going to use the NYX white liquid liner, and since I want this white liquid liner to be the focus point of the look, I'm going to do quite a dramatic and thick cat eye. So let's do it. I really like this eyeliner. I've tried this one, and I've also tried another white eyeliner from Rimmel, and I like this one better because it's more opaque and it's much longer lasting. But the only thing I don't like about this eyeliner is the fact that it's kind of thick and it will, you know, crack a little bit. So this is my dramatic white cat eye. It is a bit clumpy. I'm going to zoom you guys in some more. So as you guys can hopefully see now on the camera, the eyeliner is, as I said, a bit clumpy. It is a bit flaky. But yeah, this is the best white liquid liner I have come across. If you have any recommendations, I would love to know. So anyways, now I'm going to use the NYX matte liquid liner. So this is just a black liquid liner, and I'm going to use this right along my lash line because I am going to be wearing falsies. So I'm going to just line right by my lashes. And it's really important to be careful when you do this black eyeliner, because if you get it on the white eyeliner where you don't want it to be, it's going to be such a bitch to try and correct that. So be extremely careful, more so than you normally are when you do a liquid liner. So now I'm going to apply my Biokura Beauty mascara, and I'm just applying that on my lashes. My lashes are a bit stiff because I got a lot of eyeliner on my lashes, and that's also why I'm not curling my lashes today. But I am going to wear falsies, so the main point of doing my mascara is just to ensure that my lashes aren't white. And again, you want to be super careful because you don't want to accidentally get your mascara on your white eyeliner. It's going to be a mess. I'm using my House of Lashes Iconic Lashes again today. And again, I'm using my Revlon Lash Glue. Can you see how nasty this is? It is so nasty, but I feel like I'm almost at the bottom, so that's great. I'm thinking once I'm done with this and this Revlon Lash Glue and my W7 Lash Glue, I'm probably going to go back to Duo. I've heard, was it the Kiss Eyelash Glue? Should also be good, but it's just a little bit hard to get my hands on, whereas the Duo I can just go down to the store and get. Okay, so I'm going to try and pop this on, hopefully without ruining everything I've just done. Okay, let's try it. Also, in case you guys were wondering, I do highly recommend using white or clear lash glue, just so that if you do happen to not get the lashes exactly on the black liquid liner, it won't be such a catastrophe. So now I'm adding a bit more mascara. I'm also just going to apply a little bit of mascara off camera to my bottom lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I'm going to apply this nude eyeliner. It's the Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer by Rimmel, and the color is in the nude. So I'm popping that right on my waterline. So finally, for my lips, I want to do that kind of mauvey color as well. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. matte lip color in the color Tea Rose. And this is a chunky lip liner style product, so that's why I'm just using this one thing and I'm not using a separate lip liner. And also because I don't think I have any lip liner to match it. So as a final step before this makeup look is completely done, I'm just going to highlight my shoulders. So I'm just going to dust some vanilla pigment on my shoulders, and the same over here. So here you guys have the finished look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of fun to try something new for me. I've never done anything with white liquid liner on my channel before, but I really love how it turned out. I love the way that the kind of mauvey, purpley pink tones pair with the white bold eyeliner. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will try and see if I can film again tomorrow, so hopefully that goes as planned and I can have a new makeup look up again tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, so take care and bye bye!